morning, friends. I am Dayanand Nene from Sahakar Sutra. Friends, recently the government of Maharashtra has issued a circular that with effect from 1st of January 2021 till the 15th of January 2021, the Maharashtra government intends to have a drive amongst cooperative housing societies in the states and explain to them the importance of getting deemed conveyance. So friends, the subject of today's talk is deemed conveyance. Friends, I have earlier in this series of issues related to the cooperative housing societies on YouTube made a presentation about deemed conveyance separately. I have explained through slides how deemed conveyance is important to societies and why it is very necessary that every society should go for deemed conveyance. However, I have since received a lot of requests from people asking me to explain the concept of deemed conveyance in person, and hence this episode of today I'll be explaining the basics of deemed conveyance. Friends, deemed conveyance is a big subject and it can't be explained in just an episode of 10 or 15 minutes, and hence this episode of deemed conveyance will be divided into 3 or possibly even 4 parts so that people will understand the concept properly and then go for deemed conveyance for the benefit of their societies. Let's first try to understand what is conveyance or deemed conveyance. Conveyance means transferring the ownership rights of the land on which a building is situated from the name of the owner of the land or the developer of that land to the name of the society. It is the transfer of land and title from the name of the builder to the name of the society. Are you aware, friends, that there are 70% of buildings in Maharashtra which do not have conveyance done in their name? And hence this drive of the government to make aware people and societies the importance of deemed conveyance. First and foremost, let us understand that it is mandatory on every builder to transfer the rights of land and title in the name of the society within 4 months from the formation of a society. But not many builders do it. Why they don't do it, we shall discuss in another episode. But if the builders don't transfer the land and title in the name of society within 4 months of formation of the society, it is the society's right that it can approach the Deputy Registrar's office for conveyance. Friends, as per the MOFA Act 1963, sections 5, 10 and 11, it is the right of the society to seek conveyance after 4 months of formation of a particular society. The process of deemed conveyance is a long process. It involves a lot of paperwork. The paperwork involved, the preparatory work we can call it, will take anything between 2 to 6 months once the society decides to go for conveyance. And after that, after the application is made with the Deputy Registrar's office, you can take another 6 months for the process at the Registrar's office to get over before the society is granted conveyance in its favor. So, the process of deemed conveyance, one can expect it to last at least 1 year from the day the society passes a resolution to go for deemed conveyance and the final conveyance is done in its name. The process of deemed conveyance was simplified by the Devendra Fadnavis government in 2017. Earlier, it was necessary that any building or any society going for deemed conveyance or conveyance must have an occupation certificate granted to it. This was a very cumbersome necessity as over 70% of buildings in the state did not have occupation certificate as of that date. So the government has removed that obstacle and now buildings which don't have occupation certificate also can go for deemed conveyance. Just to keep the future rights of TDR with themselves or using the additional FSI in future for themselves, the builders many times don't give conveyance in the name of the society. They give clumsy reasons like the land is under dispute, there is some litigation going on in court and hence they cannot do conveyance. Now after 2017, that obstacle also has been removed. The government has deemed that if the land is under dispute, if there is any litigation over the land or there is a case against the builder in courts, those cases can continue and in a deemed conveyance, the courts or the Deputy Registrar's office will transfer the name, title and the land in the favor of the society. But to go for deemed conveyance, 51% of members of a society have to pass a resolution in favor of starting the process of deemed conveyance. Before going for deemed conveyance, it is a requirement that the society or the building must issue a legal notice to the builder asking him to do conveyance in favor of the society. And if he does not respond positively, then the society or the building can approach the Deputy Registrar's office seeking deemed conveyance. In the presentation which follows my talk, I have given certain basic things which a society should start as its preparations towards deemed conveyance, what documents they should first gather and be ready when they make an application for deemed conveyance. And in my next episode, I shall be talking about the advantages and the necessity of deemed conveyance to a cooperative housing society. So till then, goodbye.